Hello and welcome to day 4. We're in Yokohama still, and it's the day we're going to be boarding the cruise on Celebrity. But we've got a fair bit of time to kill on the day because there's been a problem with the cruise in that a little boat sunk completely, and they were unsure about whether the cruise ship could come in, so it did delay it somewhat. So we decided to utilise the day and have a walk into Chinatown and started the day off in this lovely little cafe with lots of little bits to eat. Tony and I had already eaten, so we weren't hungry, so we just grabbed a coffee for ourselves, but Grace and Kathy grabbed a little pizza slice and matcha drinks, etc. Just to cool down, because even though it had only been a short walk, we were quite warm already. And then Kathy and Grace had actually been in this chain before, so they kind of knew it, and they were very happy to have breakfast here. So we sat here for maybe a half an hour. It was lovely and air conditioned in there. We just sat having our coffees and chilling and chatting and catching up, and was all excited about the cruise that was to come. The girls really enjoyed their pizza slices, and before we knew it, we were all done and ready to take on the streets of Yokohama. So here we are coming out of the cafe and deciding to walk down the main street and just to catch up on what was there. So a whole array of food outlets were here. Of course we weren't hungry because we'd just eaten, but we were curious about some of the items on offer. Here's us just sped up walking down the streets because we did a lot of walking past a lot of shops, and it'd be quite boring, I'm sure, to sit and view that on the video. So here we are on one of the typical kind of touristy shops, lots of Japanese paraphernalia to be able to buy. You got a shirt there with the great Japanese tsunami wave, and we just had a good look round really to see what was on offer and to see whether there's anything we wanted to take back with us on the ship, because when we got back off the ship we weren't going to be staying in Yokohama. We would literally be getting a taxi back to Tokyo. So we were just curious, we got time to spare, and just had a good look around and to see what was on offer. There were some lovely high quality shops in Yokohama, and were actually cheaper than in Tokyo itself. So it was a good way to explore the area and see whether we wanted to buy anything. We were mindful though, because obviously our suitcases were full for getting onto the ship. Everything was unworn and we got toiletries, etc. in there, so we didn't have a whole heap of stuff to be able to bring anyway. So again, having a quick look at some of the ice creams here. I was quite tempted by a coconut ice cream as we're in Japan, and we were looking around for something that was quite nice but not too big, because we weren't really hungry. It's just because we wanted to try it. Lots of food choices around. Couldn't really stop looking, to be honest, because it was all gorgeous. Here's Tony and Grace doing a bit of a selfie, catching up with some lovely pictures, and then taking a picture with the girls too on a beautiful sunny day. Again, we carried on walking down Chinatown. I don't know how long we were walking. It seemed like quite a while, a good couple of hours, I would say. Lots of shops around that you could explore, but we did find actually a lot of them after a while. Like many touristy areas, they do offer the same kind of offers of kind of stuff really. So a lot of it was lovely, but you had to question yourself, did you really need it? These were beautiful lamp shades in here, again, look lovely in the store, but would they really suit at home? We're still on the look for our coconut ice cream, and Grace had seen some stuff on TikTok that she wanted to try, some kind of like iced dessert. This was kind of like a larger department store, I seem to remember, and had high quality goods in here. So you could have easily spent a couple of £100 in here getting high quality chocolate, high quality gifts, and people were spending in here, really enjoying the experience. But we were just very mindful, as I mentioned, of what we could take back. Kathy and Grace were on the lookout for collagen because we'd seen some of that in Don Quixote, but we didn't find anything in here. It's mainly food and gift related stuff. These were two fellas that were walking about in Chinatown, and Kathy and Tony, gossiping about them. I think they were Nordic, very masculine, manly. And I think we'd had a good look around the shop and decided to get a drink before we headed out back into Chinatown itself. I think Grace was very keen on trying everything different in Japan. Why not? But we just mainly stuck to the water. So again, walking down Chinatown streets, we've got some beautiful artefacts around, taking lots of photo opportunities. This lady was lovely. She wanted to get a beautiful picture with the Japanese temple. It's a great picture, and she walked with us a little while to get the perfect image. We were very happy with that and very grateful to her. So yeah, really friendly, and did a good job. I got my coconut ice cream here. I did share it. It wasn't just me eating it, but people only wanted to have a little taste. So I ended up with the coconut shell itself and just chomping away at it. And it was beautiful ice cream, I have to say. Not too sweet, very creamy, and just the right hint of coconut. This was kind of like a mini market area that I wasn't so impressed with, but the girls wanted to go and have a look at some of the clothes to see what was on offer. So it kind of felt a bit undercover because we were in between buildings here. So it's quite nice to have a shade, really. We also found this kind of hotel reception area, and the girls wanted to have a picture with this display here. The staff were very helpful and were happy to have us take that picture. I think Kathy was on for him taking a picture for us with us all in.
You're not listening to me.
He wasn't having any of that. So this is a great shop. I bought actually a little panda with a nodding head, which I've got sat with me now in my music room. That's the one I got. And they also had the cats with the arms kind of like going up and down. I didn't actually buy it from the shop at the time, but I did buy one later on because they're super cute and does remind you of Japan itself. Fairly reasonable, I seem to remember. And I mean, that was the general thing actually in Japan. We thought it was going to be really expensive, but compared to the last time that we were there, because the Japanese yen has got a bit weaker, and also our pound maybe just slightly stronger. We're just used to prices being so high now that it didn't seem as expensive as it used to be. So this is us back at the hotel. We've got our bags into a taxi and we are heading to Yokohama port rather. It wasn't that far, but because we got all of our luggage, it was too far to walk, and we arrived at the port itself. It had been very busy with the delay because of that boat sinking. But because we chilled in Yokohama, Chinatown, most of the people had kind of gone through already. And I couldn't get over how huge it was at the port. Very, very large. Walking a fair bit to our allocated area. We were in the retreat area, so we were very lucky. We had passed a lot of the queues anyway, and the staff were really helpful as well. They made sure that we were expedited as soon as they could and got to our waiting area. So this is just arriving now, and it's so nice. You got in there. They've got an array of cold drinks, seating area, bottled water, proper posh with the glass bottles. So I was very happy with that. It wasn't too long that we were waiting in the area before we were heading towards the ship itself. Here's me trying to get rid of a plastic bottle, but I'd obviously got there too late because people were stuffed the area. So we were getting through to the ship, just having our stuff checked. Here's me forgetting to take off my hat and camera, and then heading in. So once we were in, it wasn't too chaotic, people milling about, but because we've been on Millennium before, albeit many years ago, we had a sense of how to navigate the ship. So we headed towards the lifts to get up to the dining areas, but actually we decided that our rooms were ready, so we decided to skip the food initially and then head to our rooms and to see what was on offer. So here's us in the reception area, heading to the lifts. But there was a massive queue, so we decided to walk up the stairs instead. Be much faster and a bit healthier because we've been eating a lot on our few days in Tokyo, so we decided to get the stairs.
With this one, 6-1.
So we've reached our floor now.
What number are we?
We're just heading down the corridor. Once we got our orientation and made sure that we got to Catherine Grace's room. And that was our first stop. So it's quite a long corridor, as you'd expect, with a big, huge ship.
Oh, it's winning money.
Kind of ready to go. And here we are meeting the butler.
Really nice.
Wow.
Oh, this is much nice. This is much
Nicer
nicer.
than the last one, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is
You've
good,
got a
isn't
nice
it?
balcony.
Oh, we've got a little sofa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lovely.
You like it?
Yeah.
We're 2 doors down.
They're 2 doors down, so we can go
We're
down with
So once the
them.
girls are sitting in their room,
We look at
I'll
yours.
take a look.
and see what was on offer.
Okay, when we're in yours.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, the door's bigger, right?
Doors.
You've
got a
different
bell.
doors.
Yeah.
She's coming. She's in yours. She'll introduce herself. That's
So we're in
theirs.
this one.
Yeah, we're together.
That's
Oh, nice. I need to call your butler to come here.
Oh, you have a different butler.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Royal
Right,
Suite.
sweet.
Oh,
Kiki. And then your butler is a professional golfer.
Okay. Oh wow, look at this.
The face.
We did pay
Wow.
twice the price.
Yeah.
oh my! What's this?
You've got like a walk-in thing as well.
Yeah, walk-in wardrobe.
Got the wraparound thing.
There's no way. Look at that.
Huh? Oh, a little bath, yeah.
Can we give it a bath?
Yeah. Fabulous.
Wow. This is cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Oh, this is nice.
This
Wow.
is so lovely.
Bit of shade if you need it.
Ooh,
And a separate shower.
and a separate dressing room. And binoculars. And double sinks.
Doesn't it look? They give you a mambo.
Wow.
Grace, you doing a video with theirs?
That's the light.
And you've got proper showers. It is right. You do your video and then send it to us.
Kathy and Grace left, and we then had our butler come to the room just to show us all the amenities and services available to us. And then the remainder of the day, we didn't really film anything, or if we did, I haven't got the footage. So yeah, we're just going to leave it there and then capture tomorrow, which is Mount Fuji and Shimizu. Thanks for watching.